Hi there, I'm Rachel Frey, an outdoor explorer and the author of a book called An Adventure Quest From Eating Disorders to Freedom. In today's video, I want to talk about the mindset of what I've called the adventurer mindset, because I believe it can help you shift your perspective of life, help you boost your energy level, and also help you bounce back from any kind of situation. So let's start with a little story. When I was 14, I had a very serious horse accident. I was kicked in the abdomen and I got my spleen smashed. So I had to be taken to the hospital in emergency to undergo serious surgery. And for a while, my life was at stake. We didn't know if it was going to make it or not. And yet, I did make it. And actually, within 2 months, I was nearly totally recovered. Within 2 months, I was able to horse ride again. I could resume my dance classes and I could attend school nearly on a normal basis. And within 6 months, you couldn't see anything from the accident I had. So, was it just good luck? Was it just my young age or my good condition? Um, Honestly, for many years, that's what I thought. I just thought, yeah, I had been so lucky. I got an amazing surgeon. Um, everything just aligned perfectly well, so I could recover so quickly. But now, looking back and thinking also of other events in my life and the way I reacted, I realized that there's far more to it. Because even I was only 14, there was something in me that just didn't want to be put in a box of a poor little weekend girl, um, or someone who was just a victim of life, of the event, of what had happened to her and had to be protected. I just didn't want to be limited by other people's opinions of me or other people's expectation of my recovery. And I remember I had this goal in mind that I wanted to be horse riding as quickly as I could. I wanted to be able to take care of my horse again, and I wanted to attend the dance classes in September. And despite the pain, despite the opinion of teachers, not my parents because they were very supportive, but the rest of the people around them, um, I made it on time, let's say. It was really a short period of recovery. And I believe that this something that really pushed me towards recovery was the mindset. I had already at that age the adventurer mindset. And I believe this mindset is inside all of us. It's these amazing resources we have, this resilience we have inside us. So I've been actually using that mindset all my life. And if at 14 I couldn't really name it this way, and it's only years later, like maybe since 4 or 5 years, that I really realized the dimension it had taken in my life. And this mindset helps me on a daily basis. And the more I use it, the more my energy level is up, and I feel recharged, every single day because of this way of approaching life. When I was 14, I had in mind this goal, and because I know I could heal, I could recover quickly. There was something in me that just knew, and I just put all my energy towards it and didn't listen to anything else. So I remember that now, despite all the setbacks I had in my life, all the failures and the challenges and hard times I went through, like every one of us, there's something that always helped me bounce back in amazing ways and has always supported me to bounce back in amazing ways. And it's always been this amazing mindset of focusing on the goal, focusing towards what I wanted instead of all the paths to get there, to get to that goal. I was looking at the end result, and despite the condition now, I was just focusing on, yeah, but there's something out after that. There's something that will come some positive outcome that will come from this obstacle, from this setback, from this dreadful situation. And I can tell you now that even if sometimes I just have no clue how I'm gonna make it, and sometimes some situations are really tricky and hard to live and to go through, but there's something inside me deep, deep down that knows that there's the light after that, that something just amazing is waiting for me. So I just have to focus towards that result, even if I don't know what it really will look like, and the solution will come. And there's really magic in this process, because the more you apply it, the quicker the solution comes. And when I said the solution, it can be because I'm inspired to take an action. I'm inspired to call someone or to check the web for something. Or I meet someone somewhere. I got, it can come from so many different ways, and often ways that are just totally unexpected, that I'm just not even aware of. And step by step solution comes, and it's like the path is opening, like the lights are lighting up, are turning on in this dark tunnel and showing me where to go, next, and the next step, and next and next. And then there's just like an amazing series of events. And one day I just wake up, and I'm there, I'm where I wanted to be at the end of this tunnel. After that challenge, I've made it. So now I start having confidence in this process. So of course, at first it takes some practice to really believe that if you have a goal and you know that you can achieve it because you just want to, so you're gonna achieve it in a way or another. It gives you confidence in the process. And instead of looking at the issue and anything that doesn't work, it's really the key to shift your mindset towards all that is working right now and will take you out of this nightmare or tricky situation or difficult relationship towards what you want instead. So I believe that the mindset is really the key that unlock the path to any kind of manifestation, any dreams, any solution you need in your life. So, well, let me tell you how I've chosen to live for now for many years, and I keep doing it on a daily basis. Is that every time there's something like an obstacle, a setback, a failure, I choose to see the opportunity to grow and learn something new. And then I choose to focus on the solution instead of on the problem itself, because the energy of the solution is very different than the one that created the problem. So if you want a solution to that big mess you have in front of you, you have to ask for the answer, ask for the solution, and just focus there. Even if you don't really know what it will be like, you know how you want to feel. And when I say I focus on the solution, I focus on this feeling, how I want to feel instead. For example, if I feel really bad because something, I don't know, hard is happening to me, I know that instead I want to feel amazing, I want to feel joyful and full of energy again. And so I focus on this feeling, even if the outer condition right now are not matching this feeling. It takes a bit of practice, but if you take it as a game and try it, it's just amazing how quickly it works. And also, I try to not to monitor, but to be aware of my thoughts. And when I start seeing everything in black and having this black scenario, all in black scenario, I try to maybe not change that thought, but focus on one that feels better. So instead of thinking over and over again about the problem or anything that doesn't work, I try to be aware of my thinking process and switch it, focus on something else. So it's to be aware of your inner dialogue, your inner voice. And And when it looks so black and there's like a dead end and you just really don't see anything, and I take the slightest sign, the slightest light in my life as a sign towards the right direction. So sometimes it can be really faint because, I don't know, you can have, going through the loss of someone you love, or really hard situation or health issue, and you just have to grasp on something that looks a little bit brighter, and then it will shine a bit brighter, even more every day, until you are living a very different reality from where you started from. So that's the idea behind this shift in mindset, and I've applied it in all the expedition I've done on my own, and I've been applying it to many challenges I've overcome. It was eating disorders, but there are many more, and we'll all have more and more challenge every day, because that's what life is made of. But if you try to focus a bit differently on how events are coming to you and what they are, the opportunity they bring to you to learn something new, to grow, to expand, then you don't see them so much as obstacle, but as, like, as I said, opportunities, and it changed completely the way you approach life. And then your energy is very different as well. You don't feel like you're snowed under problems from all over the world. It's much easier to be aware of what drain you, and once you're aware of it, you can move out of this towards what would bring you more joy, more energy. And it gives you so much power over the whole life, over your life, because that's our amazing power over our own life, not over the life of other people, but just over ours. By being aware of our thoughts and feeling, we can really create another reality. We can really shift the perspective of our entire life. So you can apply it to any areas of your life. And for me, it's really the key to unlimited energy, the key to bouncing back from any kind of situation, and the key to living the life of your dream. So are you ready? Do you want to try this and open the magic door to your amazing life? Um, I would just ask you, or no, not ask you, just give it a try if you feel like it. And if you want to read a bit more, I've written an article on my blog, which is a bit more detailed on this topic. So you can have some more tips to try this, just for fun. Give it a go, because it's really worth it. So have an amazing day, and talk soon.